How's the family?
They're okay, I think. I haven't been around much this past week.
Tumbas has you busy, huh?
Well, sort of. I've kind of been avoiding Jackson.
You all cannot possibly be having problems already.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's talking about having children.
Okay, why?
I guess it's because our parents have been talking about having them lately.
But have you two been considering it?
I haven't. I don't have time for a baby. Hell, I don't even know if I want kids.
Addie, you have always wanted to have a family.
Yes, but that was before I put all my energy into this line. Parenting takes time.
Or is this you just not wanting to have a family with Jackson?
Look, I didn't sign up for this, Janine. Jackson and I are a power couple, not parents.
You know what? It sounds like you two should have had this discussion before you walked down that aisle. Who is it?
Hey, this isn't a bad time, is it?
No, how are you? Come on in. Addison's here.
Kendahl! Kendahl! Where's Kendahl?
She's with Addison.
What? Why did you let her leave the house without me?
She had a fit-in today at Toomba's. The father-daughter dance, you remember that? Or did you forget that too? You were late. Addison offered to come by and get her. And unlike you, I know how to keep up with my child.
What? What did you say to me? What the fuck did you just say to me? You know what? No. I'm tired of your shit, Julian. Okay? The silent treatment, the snippy remarks and all that, it's been a week. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. But it's not like you ain't made plenty of them around here since we've been together. I'm sorry. I should not have let Kendahl go with Zora. I made a mistake that I regret. Is that what you need to hear?
No, what I needed to hear was my wife shouldn't have left our house to go run behind another man.
I did not do that.
Look, we just have finished having an argument about how the two of you need to set some boundaries, and what did you do? You ran right to him.
That's not what happened. That is not what happened, and why do you keep making me and Caleb out to be something like that?
Have you ever just sat back and thought about how it appears to me? Caleb comes in and out of town, and you two go back to acting like y'all in high school again. We fight, he leaves, and then everything's supposed to go back to being normal. Not this time. Our daughter was missing, and you were holding his hand for comfort. His hand, not mine. And you and I both know that this has a little bit more to do with just Caleb. You practically spend all your time at that shop. You don't ask me about my work or even how I'm doing. Lately, things have just been changing around here. Or maybe you've always been this way, and I'm just not starting to see it.
So I'm changing now. You know work has always been important to me, but I'm changing. I ask you how your work is going, Julian. I'm here for you. But you know what? You are not about to start dictating what I can and can't do around here. So tell me, what is this really about?
Bree, you know I love you. I've always loved you, Bree. Even when I found out that you was pregnant, I was willing to change everything as long as I had you. But I can't keep doing this.
Doing what?
I can't keep doing this.
Doing
No
what?
man in his right mind can keep doing what I'm doing. I can't keep doing this. I'm not going to be chasing you. It's always about you and Caleb. You and Caleb. You need to make a decision.
A decision.
Yes.
So you're telling me what to do again.
I'm not telling
now
you.
it has to
I'm
be
not
you
telling
or
you what
Caleb.
to do, but I'm saying you need to make a decision.
So my friend that I've been friends with all this time that you know now, you're going to tell me I can't be friends with him. I have to choose you.
Yes, you need to make a decision. Do you think about what happened? I was devastated also. My daughter was missing. You came in my house holding another man's hand. Don't you know I was hurting?
I know you
I felt
hurt.
pain too.
I
was
know.
hurting.
I know.
Who
And
was
I
that to
was
hold
hurt.
my hand?
Well, I don't know, okay?
You need to make a decision. It's either gonna be Caleb or it's gonna be Julian. You need to pick, and it better be the latter.
Julian. Julian.
So, you must be pretty excited that your dad's going to sign over Bradford Publishing today.
Yes, I am. It'll give me the freedom I need to implement some changes around here.
Yeah, about that. Some of the executives are a little apprehensive about some of the changes you might be proposing.
More like anxious about which dead weight I'm going to get rid of first.
Yes.
It probably wouldn't be a good idea to start things off with such a tense atmosphere.
No.
I want you to set up an executive retreat.
That is a great idea. Where do you want to have it?
Well, the ranch by the lake is pretty nice this time of year.
I know. I remember when we went out there.
Yeah, it really rained the first night we were there, though.
Yep, and you helped me dry my hair by the fire.
As I recall, that wasn't all we did by the fire.
And as I recall, that was only the first night.
All this reminiscing isn't healthy.
Oh, you started it.
You never used to be so bashful.
Miss Sanders, your lunch date is here.
Hey, ready for lunch?
Yeah, in a minute. Shelby, you can cover for me.
Oh, well, thank you for asking me.
Oh, Shelby.
Pam.
Let me get my purse.
All right, cool. I won't keep her long. Zachary, nice to meet you.
Jackson Bradford.
You know, I've never been to a publishing company before. How long you guys been open?
We've been around for about 25 years.
25 years. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to check you guys out. Never heard of you.
Oh, well, why don't you take one of our cards and check out our website?
Cool. You got a website? All right, I'll have to check it out.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. I'll see you later.
Oh, Pam, would you come here for a second?
Okay, I'll meet you outside.
All right, cool.
What is it?
He's a little young, isn't he?
You don't approve?
Not if you didn't get a permission slip from his mom.
Very funny.
Make sure you hold his hand when you cross the street.
Watch it.
Hey, Addie.
I didn't know you two were hanging out.
Just recently, Janine's been listening to me whine.
And on Thursday, he complains.
Really funny.
Hey, you want to know the truth? I wouldn't be a friend if I lied to you.
Is something bothering you? I know today is the big day, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I'm real excited about my father handing over the reins of Bradford to my brother.
Hey, now, we talked about this.
Talked about what?
About how I'm not going to let Jackson and my family drive me crazy.
Why didn't you tell me things were this bad?
Complaining about my brother to his wife doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, Addie, that would be kind of awkward.
I mean, I'm just saying that he could come to me and let me know.
Really?
Yes, really. I know that Jackson can be unbearable sometimes.
I don't know.
What? I'm just saying and letting Drew know that I've got his back.
It's not a good idea.
Well, if Janine isn't around, I'll have to take you up on that offer.
Great. Well, I have to go to a fitting, and I will see you two later. Bye, Andrew.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. It's not a good idea for you two to be talking about Jackson. It's just not.
I know it's strange, but she's right. We've always told each other everything.
Look, that was before she was married. She's married now.
And you think that will cause them problems?
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
I won't talk to her. Hey, you got any sugar?
Sure, whatever.
What?
It is coming right up.
So I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to use that room as a studio. Maybe I can find some studio space by the paper and we can drive in together. Now that I have your attention.
I was listening. I just can't believe Gabriel let her leave with half this stuff.
Oh, you were listening?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd I say?
You said that your studio space is too small.
Yes, and I need to rent some space.
I don't think we can do that right now.
Why? I need to spread out. You saw my apartment in New York.
Yeah, but your mother was paying for it there.
And?
And Avery. We've talked about this.
I need my studio space. I mean, I'm home now. Why can't I use my connections?
Can we talk about this later?
No, I want to talk about it now.
Look, have you even noticed that all morning I've been a little preoccupied?
Not really, because I've spent the past 2 hours cramped in my studio not getting anything done.
Avery, how always...
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, tell me what's wrong.
Look, if I don't get the Observer's circulation up, my family's gonna lose the paper.
You've only been back for a few weeks. I mean, you'll figure something out. I didn't realize money was that bad.
And neither did I. It's just all the ideas that I have, I mean, they're gonna take money to do.
No money for improvements?
No. I mean, Gabriel did his best to hold things together, but my mother's antics have left it pretty hard to make any adjustments.
So...
Look, I know you need a bigger space, but right now all the extra money we have, gotta put toward the paper.
So you're asking me to make this work?
I know I'm asking a lot.
You're damn right.
Just for a little while though, I promise. Can you handle that?
I guess.
Good.
Hello. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Gotta run.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know when our dress will be ready.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
I thought you'd still be at work. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry I couldn't take you to the first fitting at Toombas, but my meeting ran over. Okay?
It's okay, Mom. I know you're busy.
I am, but you know what? I'm never too busy for you. You know that, right?
It's okay, really. You can come to the next fitting.
Well, you know I am, because I am not going to miss your first father-daughter dance, because that's going to be epic, okay? And I don't want to miss a thing. All right? Come here. Hey, why don't you go say hi to your daddy, okay? I'm gonna finish these dishes and get dinner started, all right? Making mac and cheese.
I hope you have a nice blue suit because I'm going to be a diva in my blue dress that Auntie Addie designed for me.
Oh, so we have to coordinate?
Yeah, we got to be on point. Kim and her dad are wearing red and they cannot look better than us. And what is wrong with Mama?
Nothing, baby.
You always say we're a unit, right? And we don't keep secrets from our unit.
Yeah, but this is a little different.
Are y'all getting a divorce?
I am beginning to think that you're a stalker.
Don't you have to be somebody important to be stalked?
Anyway, why are you here? I thought I answered all your questions the last time.
Well, apparently what I asked last time wasn't hard-hitting enough for my brother, so I'm back.
Oh, I heard the prodigal son had returned.
Tell me about it. His opinion seems to be the only opinion that matters these days.
Oh, not feeling appreciated.
I'm supposed to be interviewing you, remember?
Just trying to help you out with your obvious family issues.
Thanks, but no thanks. Why don't we start by you answering some of my questions, starting with, what really brought you back to St. John?
This was just starting to get interesting.
I talked to the last photographer you worked with in LA. He doesn't have nice things to say about you.
Well, I can't help it if he doesn't have a sense of humor.
What's that mean?
No comment.
You know, I was under the distinct impression you wanted to get rid of me. Not answering my questions isn't gonna do that.
Oh, so it's answering questions that will get you to go away.
Yeah.
No, that didn't work out so well the last time. So how about we try something different?
Caleb wants to do a series of articles on you in The Observer.
Oh, me? Featured in the local penny saver? I must be coming up in the world.
And we must be getting desperate.
Look, I'll let you feature me in The Observer, but you have to play by my rules. I get to decide which questions I'm going to answer.
And how exactly does that benefit me?
It prevents your paper from being used as a birdcage liner.
Shall we?
We shall.
Jackson. Pardon me, Mr. Bradford. I told her she needed to wait.
Oh, it's okay, Shelby. My mother-in-law's always welcome.
Whatever.
FC Tracy.
Oh, I can't. I don't have much time. I have to meet James, but before that I've got to go over to Avery's. But I wanted to run something by you first.
Go ahead.
I think that Charles Morgan is behind Kendall's kidnapping.
Tracy, I've known Charles Morgan and his family for a long time. He doesn't have the balls for something like that.
Nevertheless, I think he has the most to gain from this situation. We've been in the newspapers, all the newspapers, for the last 2 weeks. So tell me, how far have you gotten along on our little project?
I don't think this is the best place to talk about that, but
I'm sorry.
I'll let you know that the information you gave me is going to be put to good use. I'm planning to have a meeting with him next week.
Oh, excellent. Okay, well listen, thank you so much for your time. I hope it wasn't interrupting, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay.
Hey babe, I'm gonna run to the store right quick and get some supplies, okay?
All right.
Hey, look what I found.
What's up, punk?
Really? See y'all later.
Put the pouring down. Time to work.
Well, you got me.
You know we have an office where we can have these meetings, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm more productive here at home. How was the interview? How's Riley doing?
It's fine. Still don't know why you want to waste ad space on a no-name supermodel, but it's fine.
No-name supermodel? She's going to be the feature model for Toombus. That's Addison's new line.
And you think if we focus on the model, then we get access to the line?
Exactly. Now, they aren't going to run any advertisements in The Observer, but we'll be able to give our readers an inside look at the fashion industry, as well as an exclusive on her line.
You really think Addison's going to let you print pictures of her line before she premieres it?
No. But once it launches, we'll be the only paper in the area that has pictures, besides Bradford Publishing.
Giving this a lot of thought, I see.
That is why you brought me home.
You and Avery seem like you're doing okay.
We're getting there. Now, let's talk about those upgrades.
Oh, that is a you and Mom discussion. I have fought that battle already.
Why is she so opposed to changing?
That's easy. It's a dad issue.
Dad's dead. He died years ago.
I'm aware of that, but in case you hadn't noticed, our mother still wears her wedding ring. She doesn't want to change the way he did things.
Even if that means the paper goes under?
You heard her. Give the people what they want. Dirt.
You know, I don't entirely disagree with her, but the process is going to require some upgrades.
Yeah, well, she listens to you more than me, so good luck with that. Hey, if it's all right with you, I want to do some digging on Riley Joseph, outside the feature.
Well, what's up?
Let's just say my gut says there's more to tell.
Okay. If you think there's a story there, go for it.
You can go back to your porn now.
All right, get out of here, bitch.
Girl, I hope this doesn't take all day.
better things to do than to be your chauffeur.
Like what? Being Jackson's torchbearer?
Seriously, you want to have that conversation here?
Why not?
Let's just get this over with. I need to go back to work. The least time I spend with Addison, the better.
Oh, believe me, the feeling is mutual. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Are you ready for me?
Yes. Did y'all have a problem finding a place?
No, Pam knew just where to come, didn't you, Pam?
Yesterday, I created a few new pieces, which I think would be really good on you, but I need to get some measurements.
All right, okay. Have at it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You know you're about to find your own way home in a minute.
Just trying to relieve some tension.
More like trying to create some.
Why would I do that?
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got a shipment in, and I haven't had a chance to go through it. And then Jackson, well, family has been first priority. Let me do this again.
How is your niece, by the way?
She's fine. How about you go try on that blue one right there?
Okay.
Now that we have a few minutes.
Addison, how about we not become a cliche?
That's funny. Maybe when you stop behaving like one and respect my marriage.
There you go, making accusations about nothing.
Oh, that's how you see it. Hanging all over my husband is appropriate?
Jackson's under a lot of pressure right now. You know, trying to make sure you're successful and run Bradford Publishing. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, no bloodshed. That's good.
Let me see.
So is this going to be one of the 6? I don't really know what's going on with the website other than what Pam tells me.
Well, the website won't be up for another couple of weeks. Andrew is having difficulty finding a web designer.
Actually, I got word yesterday he secured someone.
He didn't say anything.
Funny, I thought you'd be up on that.
Okay, Riley. Why don't you come back Friday? I have a couple more pieces you can try on and my seamstress will be in.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Let's get a few things straight. I am fully aware of everything that my husband is going through. No one, especially you, needs to inform me on the pressure he's under. And as for Andrew, he is a vital part of my business. And I advise you that you stay in your lane and stop insinuating something.
Based on that, just calling it like I see it.
What are you doing here?
Avery, sweetheart. I would say that I was just in the neighborhood, but I would be lying. I came by to see you and how you were doing and to see about your living arrangements.
Other than my studio space being kind of small, this place is fine.
You know, Avery, I saw a wonderful artist loft downtown that would be just perfect for you. I can have the movers here this afternoon.
No, Mother, stop. Look, I know I need more space. I missed my loft in New York, and this isn't exactly what I'm used to, but...
So it's decided. I'll call the movers.
No. Caleb and I will make this work. Eventually, I'll find a studio space.
Sweetheart, I did not raise you to make do.
I don't need you to take care of me. I can make my own way, and Caleb is here to help me.
Baby, have you noticed all that he's done to help your sister's marriage?
He has nothing to do with what they're dealing with.
Avery, don't be blind.
You and Mama are getting a divorce, aren't you?
Come on, baby, let's go over to the couch so we can talk about it. Now, what makes you think me and Mom are getting a divorce?
My friend Lauren's parents are divorced. She said they used to fight every day, and her mom always cried.
Kendall, baby.
If y'all are fighting because I left with that lady, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you and Mama mad.
Hey, baby. What me and Mama going through has absolutely nothing to do with you. We love you. Sometimes parents fight. We argue. But it's never your fault. Understand?
Then why are you and Mama always mad?
It's hard to explain. But when you get older, you'll find out that sometimes grown-ups, we make mistakes. And those mistakes sometimes hurt others.
So you and Mama hurt each other?
Yeah, parents hurt each other. But it's not your fault. We'll figure it out. You just remember, our family's a unit. Now, don't you have a dance you need to get ready for? Come on, so we can show Kim and her dad we're boss.
Don't say that.
Come on, let's practice. What we gonna do? What's hot right now? It's stanky. Don't do that no more. Come on, so we can do old school like me, like we used to do like that. None of that. Come on. Come on. Come on. So what?
Mother, quit messing with my stuff.
Honey, I'm just looking for something to read. You got some good stuff here.
Yeah.
I raised you right.
Hi, Duncan. How are you? Caleb had to go out.
Oh, that's okay. And I thought I told you a million times to call me Samantha.
I taught my daughters to be respectful of their elders, a virtue that obviously you didn't pass on to your son.
Well, actually, I taught my son to respect those who deserve to be respected, but in this case, I'm sure he can make an exception. I'll have a talk with him.
Is there some reason why you're over here?
I don't need a reason to come over here, Tracy. Your daughter lives with my son.
Hopefully not for long.
Just what do you mean by that?
My daughter deserves much better than to live in a matchbox with your tramp of a son, especially when she can come back home and live with her father and me.
That is a really interesting use of words, Tracy. And it is so sad that you have to buy your children's affection.
How about we just stop right here? No one is going anywhere. Caleb and I are fine.
It's okay, sweetie. Your mom and I go way back. This is just how we communicate.
No, the way you communicate is through that trash you call a newspaper, smearing people's good names.
You know, after everything that you put our friendship through, I just don't understand why Caroline insisted on remaining your friend.
I was a good friend to you and Caroline. You were the one who decided to betray me.
And how exactly did I betray you, Tracy?
You don't expect when you confide in your friend that it will show up in the newspaper the next day.
You didn't say it was off the record.
Bitch, it was understood!
Don't
Mother!
you bitch me, Tracy
What is
Kennedy.
going on?
Bitch is your brand all day, girl.
What is going on here? Mom, can we talk?
Well, if you turn to paragraph 3 of page 2, you'll see the breakdown of the percentages. And in Gregory, the interest of the company will be divided amongst your sons, of course, Andrew, Jefferson, and Jackson. Jackson, with this addition, gives you majority interest in the company.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you fellas do with the company.
Dad, I plan to make Bradford the premier publishing company in the South.
Remember, I want you two to work together.
I'll make sure Jackson doesn't run the company into the ground.
And I'll make sure that Andrew lives up to his full potential, whatever that is.
Now, I know I can't make the two of you get along, but these little jibes that you're shooting at each other, please keep it behind closed doors. The public doesn't need to see that.
Well, I think we're done here. I'll go ahead and notarize those copies and get back to you as soon as I can. As always, it's been a pleasure working with you, gentlemen.
Damn. Bet.
What has gotten into you?
Avery, honey, you have no idea what that family is capable of.
Right now, I'm more worried about what you're gonna do.
Avery, I did not raise you to put yourself second, but here you are doing just that.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You won't let your father and I help you, and you're allowing him to put his family's paper ahead of your art.
It's just temporary.
His family has been struggling to keep that newspaper afloat for years. There is no temporary in this situation.
It doesn't matter. It's not for you to decide. Mother, I want to be here.
Oh, baby. I just want to help.
I know. But I'm a big girl. If I need you, I know where you are. Okay?
All right. I gotta go. But if you know what's best, you will escort her out shortly after I leave. Okay, baby.
Mama, what was that?
That was nothing.
Nothing. I could hear you from outside.
I don't like Tracy insinuating that you are not good enough for her daughter.
Well, thank you. Mama, but I don't need you fighting my battles for me.
Honey, I think you and Avery are good for each other, and I don't want Tracy getting in the middle of it.
Avery and we'll be okay.
Now, when you say it like that, it makes me start to worry.
Okay, things are a little tense. This morning I had to tell her that she needs to hold off on getting an art studio.
Why would you do that?
Because the Observer needs the financial support. She can work here at home.
And that is a type of opening that Tracy needs.
But Avery understands.
Does she?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I heard her tell her parents.
Honey, she is not going to tell her parents that you guys are struggling.
We're not struggling.
You can't ask her to do that.
We're just trying to save some money, Mom.
Look, there's some room at the paper that we're not using. She can use that as a studio.
You sure?
Yeah. Honey, don't blow this. Okay?
Yes, Mama.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Now, make sure Tracy's not out there, because I'm going to snatch that nasty-ass wig off her head.
Yes, Mama.
Just kidding. Hey, girl, thanks for watching Kendahl for me, okay?
No problem. Maybe this will appease Jackson's baby talk.
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned babies and you didn't have anything to say?
I'm sorry, girl. Julian and I just had another big fight, and he is so angry.
Do you blame him?
Well, no, but I mean, I figured at least he would understand by now, or maybe at least have calmed down.
Bree, you were in the wrong.
I know. But this is exactly why we need Kendahl out of the house, because we need to talk. Yeah. And without us raising our voices and, being concerned that maybe Kendahl can hear us.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? Let me go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Give me a call later.
Okay. And you know I probably will.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Jackson. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. We're having company tonight.
Who?
Kendahl. Aubree and Julian need time to talk.
Oh, okay. That'll be good for us to practice.
Practice what?
Having kids in the house.
I thought we already made a decision about this. I thought we were just going to practice.
Well, I've rethought my position.
And I haven't. So let it go.
We never agreed that we wouldn't have kids, Addison.
And I never agreed we were.
You know family's important to me.
And it's important to me. But you and I both know that us and family wasn't part of the deal.
I thought it was understood that we'd be functioning as a real married couple.
And we do, not with children. We both get what we want, right?
From where I'm sitting, it seems like I'm getting the raw end of the stick.
I don't understand what all this concern for having children is about. It's too much going on. And besides, I need to congratulate you on becoming CEO of Bradford Publishing.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, Jackson, look. I'll give you this. I won't put having kids completely out of my mind if you promise me one thing.
And what is that?
That you won't mention it for at least 2 years.
2 years. Okay, Addison. You want me to take Kendahl home with me?
Sure.
Kendahl, are you ready to go?
You know, my mother's right.
Right about what?
About you letting your career supersede mine.
What are you talking about? I would never ask you to do that.
You are when you ask me to wait on studio space.
You can paint anywhere.
No, I can't. I need to move around. I need to think. My art is a process.
We are not taking money from your folks.
I appreciate the fact that you want to take care of me, but...
But nothing. The minute you take money from Tracy is the minute you invite her into your life, into our lives, to make decisions for us.
Oh, so I'm supposed to suffer because of your ego?
Ego? This has nothing to do with that. Remember we said we were gonna do this on our terms?
But there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Not from your mother. She doesn't think that I can provide for you. She doesn't want me in your life. And the moment you take money from her, that's when you prove her right.
Babe, come here. Seriously, come here. Sit, please. I'm not going anywhere. Don't you think I would have risked all that drama with Aubree if I was just gonna leave?
No, I don't want your mother involved in our lives.
She's not going to be, okay?
Look, my mother said that there's some place over at the paper that we're not using. Okay, maybe you can use that as a temporary studio.
Yeah, I think I can work with that.
Good.
Thank you so much.
You know I knew you were the one for me. You still are. Baby, I know I hurt you. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Saying I'm sorry isn't gonna fix this, Aubree.
I know I've taken you for granted. And all the stuff with Caleb. I mean, today when you said you were through, I hurt you. Let me fix this.
How?
Well, for starters, we can start spending more time together. And I can tell Sheila to watch the shop for a while. You have my undivided attention.
What about?
What about Caleb and Avery?
Yeah.
They have their own lives.
Good.
And I will accept them.
Good.
You believe me?
I hope so.